I have amazing energy.
Wow.
And I'm a real fighter and I have a lot of resilience.
So as a CEO, do you think what is the skill that your worker...
Great communication skill.
Yeah.
Number one, you got to be a great communicator. Last one that my head of communications told me, it's good to listen. Brains is an asset, but brains without common sense or without street sense is also a waste of time.
Hi, this is me, Franz, content creator from Spotlight, and today look at my guest, Tony Fernandes CEO at Go.
Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you. It's so honored to have chat with you today.
Pleasure.
So Tony, I would like to know what is the CEO life? Can you explain
The
me
CEO
about
life?
this? Is
Wow.
that easy or difficult?
Yeah, I mean, look, number one, it has to be fun, and
Yeah.
I make the job fun. It's a tough job. Tough job being in the airlines. We've just, plus all the other businesses I run. We've just come out of COVID, which is not easy. But my number one job is my staff, that we call All Stars. Make them happy, give them a chance to dream. And number two is to make my customers happy. It is a lonely job as a CEO, but if you surround yourself with good people, it's not bad. So, if work is fun and you're passionate about your job, it's great to be a CEO. But there are hard times. I will not pretend that everything is like Disneyland. It can be hard as well.
All right. Do you believe in work-life balance or
Yeah.
work hard, play harder?
Yeah. It's a hard question because as a CEO, you're really on call 24/7.
Yeah,
But I think I'm better than when I was younger. I think there needs to be some balance. But COVID has been hard. That I'm not sure my balance has been great. But no, I do believe it's important. It's important you get away from work. It's important that you have a life outside of work. Easier said than done, but I do believe it's important. So I like to work hard and play hard.
Okay, you pick that one.
Yeah.
So are you working like 7 days a week?
No, I try not to, but you are doing, on Saturday and Sunday, I will still do some work, right?
Yeah.
That wonderful contraption called a mobile phone keeps you connected to the world. And now with Wi-Fi, even on the plane, you have the opportunity to work. So, but I enjoy it. But you have to give enough time to your kids, which I enjoy tremendously. And I'm a musician and I love music. So I would say I definitely work very hard for 5 days, and I work a little bit on Saturday and Sunday.
Have you ever had the experience of burnout, like you working?
No.
Oh.
I have amazing energy,
Wow.
and I'm a real fighter, and I have a lot of resilience. It's very hard to burn me out. So no, I can go some days with very little sleep, and carry on. But I keep saying, I'm very passionate about my job. I love people, and I enjoy what I do. So, no, I don't have any burnout.
Okay. As a
And I really should have, because COVID has been a nightmare. But
So
no.
as a CEO, do you think what is the skill that your worker need to have?
Great communication skill.
Yeah.
Number one, you got to be a great communicator. No point having the greatest brain in the world, but if you can't talk to people, you're kind of screwed. Two, humility. Too many CEOs think they're too important. I don't have an office. I just have a desk. And I carry bags. I will help clean the plane. When I fly in AirAsia, I'll help the crew. And I enjoy it. No one is more important than anyone else. So humility. I think it's important that you know exactly what's going on in your company, every level. So I spend a lot of time walking around, meeting my staff, getting feedback, most people have my mobile phone number or can get me through the internal communication system. No one is afraid to text me, right? Honesty and transparency, right? It's much better to tell the truth and tell people what's happening than not. Last one that my head of communications told me, it's good to listen.
Yeah.
Who also tells me, maybe you shouldn't say this or think twice, etc. So having good people around you is important.
What about, do they need to clever?
That's a really good question. Brains is an asset, but brains without common sense or without street sense is also a waste of time. So there's a balance. I don't always look for people who go to the top university, but sometimes they can't talk. Sometimes they don't understand how to deal with people or real life situations. So for me, it's a mixture. You must have brains, but you don't need to be a PhD.
Yeah.
I'm not a PhD. Far from it.
So what about the experience or university degree? Which one you gonna pick?
University degree versus experience.
Experience? Why?
I mean, that's actually a lie. It depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes I pick someone like my food company. She has no experience. Now I made her CEO because she's smart.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't check what university, but I know she's smart. And sometimes it's good to have experience, finance department, someone who's been through tax and learns a lot, right?
Yeah.
So it depends on the job. But the important thing is there should not be one right answer, right? If someone said to you experience all the time, they're wrong. Because sometimes you need someone young, fresh, ready to go. Sometimes you need someone older who has experience. So there is no right answer. It depends on the job and the person.
Okay. With the last question, if you could go back time, were you gonna fix something or not?
Yeah, I would definitely. One, I don't have regrets, and I don't think about it too much because you can't go back in time.
Yeah, sure.
It's too late. But if I could do something better, maybe my mouth. I have a tendency to just say what I want to say.
Yeah.
Because I can take anything. You can tell me anything, and I don't get upset. But people in Asia get upset. They're very sensitive. And so most of us don't have a sense of humor. I love to joke, but people take it very seriously. So maybe my mouth. Maybe I should take a deep breath before I say something. Overall, I think it's better to be honest and transparent.
Thank you so much, Tony.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.